My name is Kathy Jarmusz.
And Doug Jarmusz, and we're here to attend the National Alliance Rally. I think I was looking at, I had 2 or 3 in mind. Alliance wasn't one of them. And I think a friend suggested I look into it. And they just had a lot of things we really liked. I think the 3 air conditioners, heavier axles, no carpeting. And at the time they were doing stuff on Facebook where they're getting input. And so they're getting input from RVers. So we really liked that, that they designed something that was used by RVers that catered to what we like. Well, the biggest thing is, I think, the service on our last RV. And I like to do pretty much my own service. So I thought I was really good about it. And I had called and just asked for parts. And I said, look, I'll do it. I don't need to expend warranty. I just want the parts. And oh yeah, we'll send you the parts. And they would never come. And I'd call again and they'd never come. And then I just was disheartened with the whole service aspect. And later on when we got Alliance, it was just totally different. I mean, one of the things I asked was, if I want to do my own service, can you work with me? Do I have to go? And they said, no, we'll totally work with you. And so that's exactly what happened. And, you know, Bill Martin called personally, Curtis Carlson, they all called, and you know, I got parts that I needed, everything. So it's been just an outstanding experience with the service.
I love the 3 air conditioners. I love the accent lights, and I love the little light, the motion light on the steps. And I don't know if they make that anymore, but I just love those.
Obviously the air conditioner, because a lot of other companies only have 2. Came with 3. I like to have no carpeting, especially with a dog. I love the lighting in it. The lighting is very logical all around.
And I love all the windows. It is so bright and so light in there, and that's pretty much what sold me right away, was just the lightness and the brightness of it.
And that is a big difference. A lot of the other RVs at the time were very dark and kind of dingy. I'd say without a doubt, you know, we've gone to rallies and meeting people, and I would say probably the best and probably the most unexpected thing has been the family atmosphere. Because what's happened, probably now we have, and we talked about this the other day, probably the 4 or 5 couples that we'll hang out with, we didn't even know each other before Alliance, and it was Alliance that really brought us together. So it's that camaraderie, and you can find a good fit of friends, and obviously you see here, whatever there is, 500 people around here, and you can find a fit, and people are always willing to help and share. And I think that's what makes it special.
We loved our trip out west. We went to Yellowstone, Grand Tetons, Bryce, Zion, Grand Canyon, and it was just very comfortable.
I think I like that. We're from Wisconsin, and it's awful cold in the winter. So we have yet to winterize this. When October comes, we head south to Florida, Texas, Arizona. And so I just enjoy the fact that we can go somewhere new, somewhere exciting, meet new people. And, you know, that's the best thing. We'll go to a park and there'll be 3 or 4 alliances there, and you already have a kinship with somebody. And so we can do that and enjoy the weather and be outside and not have to be in 10 below 0 all winter.
Obviously not having any carpeting. That is huge for us. We just love that aspect. That's probably the main thing.
I don't know, probably the smallest fifth wheel, they make smaller ones now, but of the Paradigms, I think it's 35 feet, but it's just right size for us. Plenty big with the opposing slide outs, plenty of room for, you know, to have a dog or pets, so it's very comfortable in there. I would say if I was trying to convince somebody to buy an RV, probably to me, it's all about the people. The RV is an RV, and it's the family, the part of the whole Alliance group. I mean, if you want to join the Alliance, but it's really the people everywhere. And it starts at the top with the leadership at Alliance promoting this sort of thing. But certainly all the people have been a big part of it. And I mean, we've had just the kids that came to work on our RV. They're friendly. They remember us from last year. They're petting the dog. Their group, and it's all about the people. You've got people here. If anybody has an issue, they'll share how to fix it, what to do, and so it's really people-centric for me.
Absolutely, and that and the customer service. The customer service has been absolutely outstanding. We love that when we call, there's someone who either answers the phone right away or calls us back within 10 or 15 minutes with an answer, or they will find the answer. The communication has been wonderful. We love that, and as Doug said, we love the family. We love the group that Alliance represents. The people have been absolutely wonderful.
I would say the greatest unexpected consequence to owning the Alliance has been the people and the family that you belong to. Having people help you wherever you are, having people on Facebook or any of the groups that if somebody has a problem, there's always somebody there with a solution. And even good ideas. There's people that share their ideas on what they've converted or done, and I know we've copied some and had some, and then other people have it, and they want what you have, and you can share all that. So it's been a great. It's really it's all about the people, and that's what's been the greatest. I mean, it'll definitely the way we've been treated. It'll definitely be our last RV. If I ever bought another one, it would definitely be in the Alliance. You can't, with being treated like this, you can't go anywhere else.